being a business coach, and of course, all of us here are salaried, right? At some point, every salaried person wants to start a business. That's their eventual dream or goal. They don't want to work for someone else, they just want to work for themselves. Demystify that for us. Is it worth making that switch? And what are the 2 or 3 things you need to keep in mind when you do that?
See, if the desire is there, you got to honor that desire at least once in your lifetime. Okay. If you have this desire that I want to start my own business, please experience it. It's a beautiful experience. Having said that, the wrong reasons to start a business would be, I want to be my own boss. Well, that reason of I want to be my own boss is coming because you probably don't like your existing boss. Okay. Or I want to have free time. That thought process is coming probably because you feel overworked with what you're doing today. If the thought process is like, I want to make a ton of money. Yes, you can make a ton of money out of a business, but rule out that opportunity and option in the first 2 years at least. So the right reason to start a business has to be that here's a product or service I believe I can create, which can solve XYZ problem for ABC audience. And I believe I can make it profitable and scalable. If that's the zone you start from, then you are kind of reducing your learning curve because you're not going to enter business for the wrong reasons. The first 2.5, 3 years for any business, time for yourself is a myth. Taking money back home is a myth. And this thing of I want to be my own boss. Well, world has changed today. Today, when you start a business, you are at a disadvantage. Your employees dictate more terms to you. So you'll find new bosses who technically in hierarchy are lower than you, but you got to fulfill their desires. Your customers become your bosses because they know you are desperate in the early stages, so they dictate terms. So neutralize all those 3 factors.
So you always have a boss, either it's your employees or your customers.
You always have to be in service. Okay. You said that you got to find the right kind of people who value the service you're providing.